Well, with me is Fidelis Mba from BBC Africa. Fidelis, thanks very much for joining us. Can you tell us, can this military plan defeat Boko Haram?
Well, not totally. At the moment, yeah, they might actually succeed in more like pushing them across the borders. They might succeed in more like destabilizing the camps. But whether this will actually end the insurgency in the north remains to be seen, because these boys are also more like heavily armed as well. They're getting more sophisticated, getting more coordinated, and it might actually just more like result in a case where we will now have splinter groups across all the areas of the north. The north is a very vast area, and so you might just end up pushing them out, but not really ending the insurgency at the moment.
And almost like they were underestimated. But how concerning is the risk of civilians being caught in the crossfire?
Yeah, many international groups, many human rights organizations have actually come out to say, look, how do you actually differentiate between a Boko Haram member and an ordinary member of the society? Because many of these militants, they actually live in this community. So they've been civilian casualties in the past, and they continue to be civilian casualties, which is a concern for many people. And many of even the natives of that area are actually at the risk of being killed, because during this manhunt for these militants, in most cases, you can't really more like, to fish out these militants becomes very, very difficult for even the military people.
And what about the international community or Nigeria's neighbours? Can they do anything to help?
Yeah, right now they've been, I understand that they've been talks with also Niger, Chad and Cameroon, which borders the area where this crisis has been going on, so that from their own side, the borders will be fortified, so that when these militants escape into these countries, they'll be able to more like also counter them. Because it's been a cause of concern for even all these other countries, because some of these militants are people who are believed to have come from, some who drifted from Mali, and those who escaped the fighting in Libya, and who've more like found refuge in northern Nigeria.
Okay, Fidelis, we'll leave it there. Thanks very much for joining us. Fidelis Mba from BBC Africa.